Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. Welcome to English grade 7 video lecture series. Students, I hope that you're doing well. Today we are going to talk about writing competency, and we will see that how we can write informal letters. This is our learning outcome. It says write short informal letters to people in an extended social and academic environments for various purposes. And in order to do so, we have to follow correct conventions and rules, appropriate vocabulary according to the formal and informal category, and we have to use correct tone and style. Now, we will also see that what is the correct format and layout of writing an informal letter. Students, you are well aware that we write letters to have communication, and this is a written communication, but we can write to different people. We can write for academic purposes to our school, we can write officially to an organization, to people in higher authorities. And we can also write to people who are in our close friend circle, family members, our acquaintances. So, today we will see that how can we write an informal letter. Now, here is your vertical linkage. This links your SLO with the previous grade. And students, let's talk about the brainstorming session. So when was the last time you wrote a letter to a friend or family member, and what was it about? So think about it, the last time that you have written a letter. What was the subject matter? What did you address? And to whom did you write the letter? How did you send it? So talk about it, and then we can move forward. Now let's talk about formal and informal letters. How are they different? A formal letter is used for official communication, used for applications, complaints, or official requests. For example, an application letter, a complaint letter, an official request that you do with institutes, authorities, organizations, etc. And that is called a formal letter. An informal letter is the opposite of a formal letter. It is written to friends or family. It is used in social and academic environments. For example, a thank you letter, a congratulatory letter, etc. You can also write invitation letters. You can write a letter to your family doctor, to your family physician, and so on. So all of these letters will be considered informal. Now let's talk about the kind of tone that we have for formal and informal letters. Formal letters are having professional language and formal tone. You have to be respectful. You have to be very much actually following the conventions of that profession and academic. Informal letters are having friendly language that you use with your friends, and the tone would be very relaxed. So you can take liberty of saying anything in your letter when you're writing informal letters. Now students, here is a format. This is a layout of an informal letter. And this is in the full block format where everything is written on the left side of the letter. For example, here you will write your name, your address, your city, and then you will write the date. This is the sender's address. Sender, because you are the sender in the letter. Then you will write with a space the receiver's address. Then you will write your salutation, dear mother, dear father, etc. Notice, students, there is no need to write subject in your informal letters. All right. Start with the introduction. Start the letter with a friendly greeting or an informal salutation. You can use expressions like hey, or you can say salam to create a casual tone. This is the body of your letter where you will address the subject matter, and then you will close the letter with phrases and words like talk to you soon, with love, with good wishes, etc. At the end, you will sign your name and just close the letter. So this is how we write an informal letter in a very relaxed kind of format and with a very relaxed tone and informal language. Here again, you can see the exemplary letter over here. This is a sample letter. Here is your name and address, today's date. You can write the receiver's address over here inside the letter or on the envelope. Write your greetings or salutation followed by a comma. This is the letter body with all the details and different kinds of things that you want to say. This will be your closing statement. Thanks again for being such a thoughtful friend. You are going to close. Your final verdict and closing statement will be written. Then you will close it with love, with respect, with lot of wishes, with very warm, different things you can write, and then you will close it with your signature or just write your name. And everything should be on the left side of the page. So students, now I hope that you can write a very good informal letter that is coming your way. Here, when you want to send the letter, of course, we have to fold it and wrap it up in an envelope, and we have to mention where it is supposed to be sent. So you can write the recipient's name, the person who is going to receive the letter, and the receiver's address as well. And you can also add a stamp and further information about the address and the contact so that the letter can reach to the right person. Now, moving on next, let's talk about the classroom activity. Now, students, now that you are aware of writing an informal letter, write a letter to your family doctor about the precautions, the rules that you should follow and take when going outside during the smoke days. Now, smoke is the mixture of smoke and gas and smoke and fog, and it is very dangerous for our health. So ask your doctor that what are the precautions that you should be taking. So write this letter following the full block format. Here is a simulation link for additional information. And students, now I will introduce you with the worksheet that you will get about writing a letter. You will also get a skill sheet where you have to practice your letter writing skills. For the homework, again, you will write a letter, actually write a reply to the letter you have read in the text. Select a profession and give reasons for choosing it. You know that in the main text, a father is writing a letter to the son. Now you have to, as a son, reply to that letter according to the instructions. So this will be also an informal letter because you are writing to your family member. And now all these resources are available for your help. I hope, students, that you have understood the lecture very well. Now you know the difference between an informal and formal letter. How do we structure and format it? What should be the layout and the correct order of writing a letter? And also, when you are sending it, what are the things that you should write on it? So it's now time for you to do your classroom activity, do your homework, practice your writing, your informal writing of letter again and again till you get it right. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.